Hi everybody, I'd like to welcome you to my vlog, especially with Miss Going Crazy. I am excited to talk to you guys and especially her about giving advice on the issues that she's going through right now. I know that relationships can be very difficult, and if we don't communicate, then they can become even more difficult. In order for a person to have a stronger relationship, you need to be able to communicate. So that's something that we all can learn from, and we can always get better at as we get older. So with saying that, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I have been doing these blogs for over a year. I enjoy giving advice and giving different tools pretty much about how to approach people when we're communicating, how to view the relationship, and so that we can understand other people better. In doing so, it helps establish more of a better relationship with others because we all are not the same. And other than that, I graduated from Grand Canyon University with a bachelor's in communications, and so I enjoy speaking to others and giving my opinions in regards to how we can become better. Now, I'd like to kind of go into an overview of what you stated that your issue is, and that is that you've been talking to a person for a little bit over 2 weeks now. And even though you guys have shared intimate things and you have fun while texting, it seems like he's very invasive or shy about meeting you in person. And so this seems to be kind of making you feel a little bit crazy or confused because you really like this person and you'd like to get them to know them better. So to make it better or make things worse, you also stated that you work in the same company, and that even though he is a supervisor, you guys don't work for the same department, so I really don't think that is going to be an issue right there. Now, let me tell you about the few things that I think you need to keep in mind. First of all, is one, perception. So we're going to talk about perception, okay, in communication. And we're going to talk about mindful listening. Mindful listening is going to be something that is very important, and also self-disclosure. And I will go into a little bit about detail about these three things that are very important for you to be able to talk to another person and communicate. So with perception, the first thing is that not everyone is the same, and we all come from different cultures, different experiences in life that shape how we view things in life. So when it comes down to those things, I really want you to be able to be open-minded and understand that maybe to him, when he's texting you, it may just be friendliness. It may not even be that he wants a serious relationship or anything like that. I know that there is a book called Building Bridges, Not Walls, and Mr. Stewart in 2012 states that how women and male communicate are so different. Male are more directed towards giving orders or just pretty much getting their point across. As to women, we talk and we want to build bridges. We want to communicate with them. We want to get to know them more, and we want to establish a relationship and maintain the relationship. So we usually tend to talk more than men do. And so the second one is I want you to be mindful of when you're listening. Make sure that you understand that listening does not just have to do with the ear, but it also has to look with you seeing what a person, how they're reacting. If you see that they're not paying attention, let's say by rolling their eyes the other way, or they're busy writing something down but not really paying attention to you, then that's another cue that's telling you maybe this person isn't as interested as I thought they would be. There is an interesting title or an interesting article in Forbes that was created by Sean in 2015, where she states that seeing or being able to be open to a different perception is the key to communication. So you always want to make sure that you're looking into different cues and senses. You just don't want to go with what you're reading, because that can be very tricky. Okay, so then the third one would be self-disclosure. Just be aware that Not everybody gives out their personal information or is going to come out and tell you, yes, I want a certain relationship or I want to do this or that. Because depending on their past or their culture, they may not be wanting to give that information right away. So, with this being said, all of these things, these three things are very important. However, I think it's more important that we come out with knowing what type of relationship you want. From what I read, you really weren't direct yourself whether you want a boyfriend and girlfriend relationship or if you're looking just for a friendship. So I really need you to answer that question first to yourself, be true to yourself, and then from there, I would suggest that you invite the person and tell them, hey, I really like you. We've been talking for about 2 weeks now. Is there a way that we can meet and maybe get to know each other a little bit better? Get to maybe be friends. I know that work may be an issue, but explain to him how you feel that it shouldn't because you guys are in a different department. Now, what I need you to do is whether he does accept to meet you outside of work or not, just remember to be open. Do not be upset if he does not want to meet you. You just have to pretty much know what type of relationship you want so that you can be okay with it. If he states, I just want to be friends texting, or I'm not really looking for something serious right now, then it's going to be your choice whether you want to establish a friendship relationship. But I think most importantly, it's establishing what type of relationship you both of you guys want and also your expectations. What I would also suggest is keep an open mind. Always think, have fun. Don't be stressed about it. Sometimes when we are looking for a relationship and we're trying so hard to have a boyfriend, we lose focus on what is really important, and it's getting to know the other person because of that self-disclosure. A lot of people are like an onion, and their peels don't start coming off until you actually start talking to them and meeting them. But always keep that in mind. Most of all, stay calm, cool, and collective. And if he wants to get to know you more, good. And if he doesn't, then it's going to be your choice if you want to actually keep texting him or not. But I would suggest just ask him to take you out or for you guys to meet up and get to know each other a little bit more. And if he doesn't want to, then you can just keep it very short and brief on texts. And I wish you the best of luck. Like I said, just enjoy that time. Enjoy maybe finding new friends, meeting new people, and first of all, see what it is that you exactly want in a relationship, and then you can go from there a little bit more. Thank you for contacting me, and if you have any questions, you can email me or write me a letter. Thank you.